gati gurumeva bhaje gurunaiva sahasmi namo gurave na guruf paramam shishurasmi guroho matirasti guru mama pahi guru Satchidanandarupaya Vishwotpatyati Hetave Tabatraya Vinashaya Sri Krishnaya Vayam Namaha Krishnaya Vasudevaya Haraye Paramatmane Pranadah Kleshanashaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Yam Pravrajjantamapedamapedakrityam Dvaipayano Virahakadhara Ajuhava Putreti Tanmayataya Taravobhinedustam Sarvabhuda Hrudayam Munimanatosmi Narayanam namaskritya naranchaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudhirayet. Sarvebhyah namaskaraha. We are seeing Srimad Bhagavada Purana and we are seeing Canto 4, Chapter 24. And we are seeing the Rudra Gita in it. Rudra Gita is the hymn taught by Bhagavan Sri Rudra to the Prachetas, and Rudra Gita has 46 shlokas. We have seen the first half of the Rudra Gita in my last video, and we will continue from the next shloka of Rudra Gita, that is 4:24-54. Bhavan Bhakti Madalabhyo Durlabha Sarvadehinam Swarajyasyapya Bhimata Yehantenatma Vidgatihi. Bhagavan Sri Rudra is telling, you are attainable for your bhaktas. You are attained by your bhaktas very easily. And at the same time, you give protection for the yogis as well as for the Atmajnanis also. And you protect your bhaktas in all ways. And the next shloka is also regarding it. Tam duraradhyamaradhya satamapi durapaya yehanta bhaktya ko vanchet padamulam vinabahihi. Only by bhakti one can attain you, and it is very difficult for others to attain by any other marga, but by bhakti they can easily attain you. Who will not like to serve you? You are such a lovable person. You are that swarupa of prema itself. So they serve you and attain moksha. They attain you, says Bhagavan Sri Rudra. Yatra nirvishtamaranam krudanto nabhimanyate vishvam vidvamsayan virya shaurya vispurjida bhruva. Not even Yama, that is the god of death, who has all the strength and power in this creation, even Yama find it difficult to near your bhaktas. He won't near your bhaktas. And one of the very prominent examples for this is the story of Ajamila, which comes in the later cantos of Bhagavada Purana only. Ajamila, a great bhakta of Bhagavan, but by some circumstances, he had a very bad conduct in his life. He was attached with all that adharmic people, but still at the end of his life, at the end of time, he called one of the name of his children, that is his name of the one of his children was Narayana. He called him Narayana, he called him at the end moment, and immediately the Vishnu Dudas came and the Yama Dudas were chased away from that place. So the prominence was given for the Vishnu Dudas and they took him to Vaikunta. So this is one prominent example. Like this, there are many examples which the bhaktas even at this time have experienced, that their death cannot near them because of their bhakti. And this is what Sri Rudra says. Nayasya chittam bahirartha vibhramam tamo guhayam cha vishuddham avishat yad bhakti yoganugrihita manjasa munirvichashtena nu tatra te gatim. No one, only your bhaktas can attain you. And similarly, only the jnanis can understand you. Final stage of the jnani as well as the bhakti is the same. That is to understand the nature of Bhagavan. So the jnanis, by their jnana, they understand you. They are bereft of ajnana. Even in the bhaktas, in the beginning stages, that is when they have the preliminary stage of bhakti, they have many impurities in mind. Only after bhakti it will be purified. But for the jnani, because of their strong self-restraint, they are bereft of ajnana and so they will understand you. यत्रेदं व्यज्यते विश्वं विश्वस्मिन्नवभाति यत् तत्त्वं ब्रह्म परं ज्योतिराकाशमिव विस्तृतम्. You appear in this world, Vishwasmin avabhati yat. You appear in this world as the light of all lights. If the sun gives light for this entire world, but who gives light for that sun? It is Surya Narayana, Bhagavan Narayana. He gives energy and that tejas for that sun, and because of that, that sun shines in this rupa. So you are the light of all lights, all pervading like the sky. Your consciousness is the revealer as well as it sustains everything. Yo maya yedam pururubaya srijad bibarti bhuya kshabayatya vikriyaha yad bheda buddhi sadivatma dustaya tvamatma tantram Bhagavan Pratimahi. By Maya, you appear as different. Yo Maya Yedam Pururubaya. By Maya, you appear as different, as many. And you, Srijat, you create this world. You Vibharti, you protect it. Bhuya again. Shabayatya Vikriyaha. Again, everything enter in you in the time of pralaya. So you are the creator, you are the sustainer, and you are the one who destroys everything also. Yet Bheda Buddhi Sadivatma Dustaya. Only because of Maya, the people think you as different, but you are all pervading. There is no place in this creation where you are not. But the people, they think that you are different from their own. Therefore, I meditate on that non-dual Brahman. Kriyakalapairitameva yoginaha shraddhanvita sadhu yajanti siddhaye bodhendriyantakaranoba vede cha tandre cha tayeva kovidaha. They all do pujas. Many people do different karmas. They do pujas in different ways to satisfy you, and so that you will satisfy their all their needs. To that Paramatma who accepts all those karmas, I worship that Paramatma, says Bhagavan Sri Rudra. त्वमेक आद्य पुरुष सुप्त शक्तिः तया रजसत्त्वतमो विभिद्यते महानघं कं मरुदग्नि बाद्धराः सुरक्षयो भूतगणायितं यतः. Now, Bhagavan Sri Rudra is describing about that creation. Tvameka Adya Purushaha. You are that only being. You are alone in the beginning. With Maya was in you. You are alone in the beginning. And at the beginning, because of that Maya Shakti, and it evolved into Rajas Sattva Tamo Vibhidyate, and it evolved as the Sattva guna, Rajas and Tamas. All these three gunas are the constituents of that Maya. And that Maya was with Bhagavan. So only Bhagavan existed. Then by time and by karma, Maya began to evolve with the help of that Bhagavan. And Maya had three gunas, Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. In it evolved. And it gradually it evolved as Mahat, that is the Mahat Tattvam, which has the entire seed of this creation. Then came Ahankara, the individuality. Only because of that individuality, this creation can work. So the individuality, Aham Tattva, came. And after that come, there is ether, and all the one by one, the subtle Panchabhutas came into existence. Then Surashaya, Sura means the Devas, Rishi means the Rishis, the Devas and the Rishis as the presiding deities of the subtle Panchabhutas and different Indriyas, they came into existence. Then Bhutagana, that is the five gross elements, they came into existence and it evolved one after the other. सृष्टं स्वशक्त्येदमनुप्रविष्टंश्च दुर्विदं पुरमात्मांशकेन अदो विदुस्तं पुरुषं सन्तमन्तर्भुङ्क्ते कृषिकैर्मधु सारगम्यः. Then from that gross Panchabhutas, by their combination came the four categories of beings. And these four categories of beings fill this entire creation. The four categories are the Jarayuja, Andaja, Swetaja, and Udbija. Jarayuja means that which came from the womb, and Andaja means that which came from the egg, and Swetaja means that which comes from the moist surface, and Udbija means the seeds and all, but that which comes from the seed, that is plants, trees and all. So these are the four basic categories, and all the living creatures belongs to any one of this category. So by that, by the different combination of the Panchabhutas, the forms of all these four basic categories came into existence. Then you manifested as all forms. You manifested as these different forms, because these Panchabhutas are not different from Bhagavan. They are the different manifestation or different rupa of Bhagavan. Then what happened? You entered in them. You reside in them as what? As Jiva. You reside in all of them as Jiva, and you are the essence of everything. Says Bhagavan Sri Rudra, you are the essence of everything. You exist in them as Jiva. Your reflection is Jiva. The Jiva, along with the karmic experiences, gives the mind Sukha and Dukkha. Sahesha lokanadicchantha vego vikarshasi tvam kalu kalayanakha Bhudani bhudairanumeye tattvo Ganabalirvayurivavishahya. Like how the strong winds that disperse the cloud, just like that during pralaya, in the end, all the jivas enter in you. And you take the form of the yama and take away the jivas at the time of pralaya. Who can forget your feet that is worshipped by even Brahma and the four Manus? Who can forget your feet, says Bhagavan Sri Rudra. This life will not have any meaning if it is not spent for your worship. If it is not for your worship, then what is the use of this life? There is no use of this life, because what all we earn and what all we have is temporary. Even the rich person and even the all successful person at one time, they will turn towards the spirituality because they find it as a sthano, stable. And Bhagavan says, Atatvamasi brahman paramatman vipaschitam vishwam rudra bhayadvamstam ahudaschid bhayagatihi. You know that this world is, we all know that this world is full of miseries. Idam japada badrambo vishuddhan rupanandhanaha swadharma manudishtanto bhagavatyarpidashayaha. Bhagavan Sri Rudra finished telling the glories of Bhagavan Sri Hari. Now he is telling that, O princess, that is the Prachetas, worship Bhagavan, repeating this hymn. But you have to follow Swadharma Anutishtanti. You have to follow your Dharma, surrender yourself to that Bhagavan and repeat this hymn. Don't think about anything else. Just repeat this hymn, follow Dharma and surrender to him. तमेवात्मानमात्मस्थं सर्वभूतेष्वस्थितं पूजयध्वं गुणन्तश्च ध्यायन्तश्चास्य हृद्हरिम्. Atmaswarupa, he resides in all as the Atmaswarupa. Do puja to him on the physical level, then praise him by the mental level, and dhyaya, that is, meditate on him on that intellectual level. Asakrit Harim, show undivided bhakti in all these ways to Bhagavan Sri Hari. He is everything. Surrender to him and do puja on the physical level, do mantra japa, and then meditate on him. So you will attain him, says Bhagavan Sri Rudra. योगादेशमुपासाद्य धारयन्तो मुनिव्रताः समाहितधियः सर्व एतद्भ्यः सतादृताः. Practicing repeatedly, that is doing japa of this hymn, and the name of this hymn is known as Yogadesha. This name of this hymn is Yogadesha. You practice this hymn by repeating it again and again, and you will attain him. Idamaha purasmaham Bhagavan Vishwasrikpatihi Brugvadinam Atmajanam Sisrikshum Sansisrikshatam. This hymn was taught by Lord Brahma in the beginning of the creation to his children, including Brigurishi. And they, all those children, they attained Bhagavan. They dispelled ignorance by repeating this hymn. All the children of Bhagavan Brahma, they repeated this hymn and they were free from ignorance. So you also repeat this hymn. Like this, Bhagavan Sri Rudra said it to the Prachetas. The Prajapatis, they engage in creation by repeating this hymn only and meditating on this hymn. So, what good does it do for the human birth? He says, Atedam nityada yukto jabanna vahita puman achirachreya apnodi vasudeva parayanaha. So, let men also repeat this hymn with a purity of mind and attain higher life, says Bhagavan Sri Rudra. And he says that a bhakta who repeat this hymn, that is, Yahidam Shraddaya Yukto Madgidam Bhagavatstavam Adhyano Duraradhyam Hari Maradayatyaso. A bhakta who repeat this hymn with the faith and devotion will attain Bhagavan. He attains all the good in this life also. That is Ikaloka and Paraloka. This hymn is will give benefit. In this life, if he repeat this hymn, then he will attain all the good in his life. And after that also he will attain Bhagavan. And Bhagavan says that, Yidam ya kalya utthaya pranjali shraddayanvitaha Shrunuyaśravayen martyo muchyate karma bandhanaihi. Whoever in the morning repeat this hymn by hearing it, by or listening to it, or doing japa of this hymn, then he will break free from all the bondages. He will be free from all the bondages, and all good things will come to him. Gidam tamidam naradevanandanaha Parasya pumsa paramatmanastavam Jabandye hagradiyastapo Mahaccharadvamante tata apsyatipsitam. He says that, O princess, do japa of this stotra said by me, and you will attain him very soon. So this hymn is addressed to Paramatma and it will erase all the sins, says Bhagavan Sri Rudra to the Prachetas. This is the very famous Rudra Gita. As said by Bhagavan, one can repeat it in the morning. This Rudra Gita, it erases all the sins and it is the Gita said by Bhagavan Sri Rudra glorifying Bhagavan Vishnu as Paramatma. That is very important, as Paramatma. So that is the Rudra Gita, which comes in chapter 24 of Canto 4. And the Prachetas, hearing all this, they worshipped Bhagavan Sri Rudra and prostrated before him because as a guru he has taught this Gita. And Bhagavan Sri Rudra, along with his retinue, they disappeared from the vision of the Prachetas. And after that, Prachetas, they followed severe austerities and went inside the water, that is under the lake, under the water of the lake, and they repeated this hymn. And it is said by Bhagavada that they repeated this hymn for nearly 1,000 years and they attained Bhagavan. So that is the Rudra Gita of chapter 24 of Srimad Bhagavata Mahapurana. I will continue with the rest of the chapters in my next upload. Om Shri Narayana Kila Guru Bhagavan Namaste. Om Shri Krishna Arpanamastu.